Yeah. Same problem we have. Uthayan. Foundation work.
So even for opening CJ didn't come.
No, didn't come. This Ashoka December came for the foundation. After that, he proceeded.
In order to initiate this event in the traditional manner, we move to light the traditional lamp. Firstly, I humbly invite His Lordship, the Chief Justice, to light the first. Thank you. Thirdly, thank you, sir. Fourthly, I kindly call to light the next week. Thank you, ma'am. Students will give them welcome speech to be given by the Honorable District Judge of Uthayan. To comply aspirations of the people. We are the guardians of the Constitution. Honorable High Court Judge Amadavan Anandaraja, Honorable Additional District Judge Zihara, State Council, for all of us at Manna Court Complex, as we warmly welcome the Honorable Chief Justice of Sri Lanka on His Lordship's official visit. And the people of Manna, as the head of Sri Lankan judiciary, you embody the principles of fairness, integrity, independence of law. Under your Lordship's esteemed leadership, the administration of justice in our nation continues.
District Judge to make the presentation with via PowerPoint. So then His Lordship will get a clear picture of the work we have done to the.
Yeah. Now we are going to display text, and that will show the. Yeah.
Honorable District Judge Rizwan, Additional District Judge Ziara, Mr. Guy Svaldano, the President of the Manna Bar Association, and a senior member of the bar, Mr. Sabruddin, the Secretary, and Mr. Dharmadasa, Superintendent of Police, the members of the legal fraternity, registrars, staff. Very good morning to you all. Today I am indeed very honored and proud to receive His Lordship the Chief Justice to Manna High Court. Just we noted down the last Chief Justice who was visited here in the year of 2009. After about 17 years, the Manna soil has received the Chief Justice of this country. Because of this long delay, a prolonged delay, there are a lot of unwilling incidents have happened in this part. Many people thought this court premises is neglected. It has, of course, territorially it's far from Colombo. So many people thought that no supervision will be done, and several undesirable incident has happened. In fact, His Lordship the Chief Justice is aware of all. His Lordship would mention some in his speeches. He was much concerned and inquired about those things. So one of the things that you have seen at the courthouse was in fact neglected. Nobody really made attempt to clear it. When I was appointed as a High Court judge, the immediate task was given to me to oversee all these courthouses and to make sure the courthouse physical environment should be in order. So when I came here first, you all received me, garland me, of course, and after I went that side, I couldn't in fact go to my district court. So I didn't know hurdles or high jump. So some or other my registrar took me there. It was like a hide and seek that those days. We could have international hide and seek competition here. Long vehicles were parked here. Of course, 200 vehicles, and most of them were tippers and heavy vehicles. So then my district judge, Rizwan, was also new. He's a good friend of mine. We were actively involved in JSA activities. I was the secretary and he was the treasurer. And we sat together and we decided what to do. So then he complained me, he only had 20 to 25 staff. So I said, I can only come here once a week, so you can make use of my staff. Some of the High Court staff was not willing to go. They thought that they are High Court staff, they are big people. And I said, whoever does not want to go there will be transferred far away. So that was the message I gave them. And they, of course, they all cursed me, I know. But they carried out my instruction. Every day, I think 4 or 5 people on rotation was sent there. And during that time only the district judge met with an accident, severely injured. He took about 2 weeks medical leave. But from Colombo, I knew he was giving instruction to the registrar, very efficient registrar of magistrate court, who is also an attorney at law. She carried out all the instruction. So I had the opportunity to visit once a week, and I, in fact, saw the progress. And every week there was a progress. And before the deadline was given, 31st of December, my lord, I very proudly say, we were able to complete 99% of the productions. Only 1% was, but we were planning to do sea dumping. Finally, we were told that is not possible. Now we are in the process of doing it, giving it to Industrial Development Board. In failing that, we can go for a local auction. Other than that, we were able to clear up. Thereafter, I saw my High Court premises. In fact, Mr. Mihal, he did well, he really maintained it. But when he was about to leave, he delivered some judgment. There was some production to be disclosed. So my staff also wanted to do a presentation. So this is the list. Go to the visuals then. So these are the productions that we had. All these were handed over to the Center Armory. Yes. And these were the bikes, and we did auction for auction bikes. And these are the cannabis. Actually, the reason this is our, the entrance of and the State Council is seated with me and other staff, and I insisted the police officer to stay here. And there was the gossip when I came here. Some of the senior people whom I knew well, who are my relatives, informed me there is a talk that the cannabis which were given to courthouses are going back door. And one of the court staff were arrested, and some police officers were arrested, were taking the cannabis and selling. So, just to give a message, my lord, of course I did that. Just in front of the gate, I told them to set fire, and it was done. How many times we did? Yeah. So, this is actually the first experience to me. We had about 600 gram ice. So this is how you have to destroy the ice. You have to have a hot water, you have to put it there, and you have to stir it. And we also, that was the first experience to me. The police officers were there. After that, you have to put it in. Sorry. No. Ice in the toilet pit or in the storage This
The toilet.
So these are the concluded productions. Even our State Council and the Defence Council are very supportive. After the conclusion of the prosecution case, or after marking the production of the key witnesses in front of the accused, we made it as an admission and we destroyed those productions as well. And there are some photographs. The accused is also present when it was destroyed. Accused photo? That isn't there. So this is the pending, during the pending of the case, we recorded in the open court, after marking of the first witness, we destroy all the productions. Thereafter, we found out about millions of money. In one case, 20 lakhs, 2 million. In another case, 1 million were kept here as production. So the currencies were not in good condition. It will be damaged or soiled. So that also we made admission, and we marked admission in the open court proceedings, and we deposited those money, and the order was made after the conclusion of the case, the money will be decided whether to confiscate or to giving back to the accused. So I really thank for the High Court practitioners, lawyers. They understood the reality and they really helped me. At the same time, the State Council, that Danushan, who is not here, who has been transferred to Jaffna, and the present State Council, Uthayan, they also understood the need of depositing the money, and they deposited. These are the works. Actually, the staff also wanted to show their commitment, my lord. That's what I... Thank you. So, coming back to...
Good Judge of Mana, Honorable Rizwan, District Judge Mana, Honorable Fatima Ziara, Additional District Judge Mana, Mr. Kash Faldano, President of the Bar Association of Mana, Mr. Sabruddin, Secretary, Bar Association, Mana, Mr. Dharmadasa, Superintendent of Police, Mr. Chandrasiri, HQI. Mr. Paldano, his father was first JP,
Who is not an attorney.
first JP who was not an attorney at law. So that is, you see the caliber of the people who come and the standard of the generations which produced members to the bar in Mena. So I will touch that again, and I mentioned that before I forget.
பதவிக்குரியவராக இந்த பகுதியிலே சிலர் தங்களை தகுதிப்படுத்திக் கொண்டிருந்தார்கள் என்ற நிகழ்வினை வெளிக்காட்டுவதாக இருந்தது. இதை ஞாபகத்தில் வைத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்லுவேன்.
And Mr. Dharmadasa, the Superintendent of Police, was in Kandy Police when I was the High Court Judge of Kandy in 2008-9. And he's an officer who had even given evidence before me in the High Court. So I didn't know that he was here. So after Kandy, I left, and then I took my own career. Mr. Dharmadas had taken his own career. So I am indeed happy that he is Superintendent of Police looking after Mena. Oh, Mena is far away. From all roads, all main roads. Mena is in the corner, at the edge of the sea. So next is the lagoon and the sea. Jaffna also same. But for some reason people go to Jaffna. Must be because there are other islands, Nainathiu and Delft and various other things, and Jaffna people are more connected to the mainland, and Jaffna is anyway considered a main town. For whatever the reason, Chief Justice had visited only in 2009. That is what was said. That is 27 years. That is about 27 years. 27 years ago. 17 years. That's a long time. And as Mr. Anandaraja said, the things are not that well when it is not connected to the other parts of the administration and the other parts of administration of justice, and when it is not connected or supervised by those who are in authority. Mana, however far it is from the other part, yet it is part of Sri Lanka. It has own resources and it has own things to contribute to the national economy. Those days I can remember, I think even now, Mana is famous for dried fish. And fish. And paddy fields I saw on the way. And there is a lot of business. So we in the Supreme Court, as you know, we only hear appeals. Except of course things like fundamental rights applications. Now, where are these appeals come from? From all over, including this area. Now, if the system of administration of justice is not properly carried out in this area, let's say for example in Mana, can the Supreme Court its own put some order into this area? If we do not know what is happening in this area, and if we do not put a solution to that and stop any bad practice, who else will do that? You know, the Colombo is full of heroin. It is so in other areas also, no? Where does heroin come in addition to the flights? From Mana, Kalpitiya, Batalangundu, even Beruvala, Tangol maybe. So it can be caught here. When it arrives here, then who has jurisdiction to that? These courts, Mana courts. you see when the system of administration of justice is effective, you see how we can nip any problem in its bud.
நீதி நிர்வாகத்தினுடைய அமல்படுத்தல் மிகவும் சிறப்பாக இருக்கும் பொழுது எவ்வாறு நாங்கள் இதை கட்டுப்படுத்தலாம் என்பது தெரியும்.
So it is necessary to strengthen every area of the country as far as the administration of justice is concerned. If anyone wants to get this country thrive,
அதாவது ஒவ்வொரு நாட்டினுடைய ஒவ்வொரு பகுதிகளிலும் உள்ள நீதி நிர்வாகத்தினை வலுப்படுத்துவதானது நாட்டினை நல்வழிப்படுத்துவது வெற்றி பெற செய்வதற்கு மிகவும் அவசியமானது.
When you want to live happily or start life,
நீங்களுடைய வாழ்க்கையை சந்தோஷமாக வாழ வேண்டும் என்றால் அல்லது தொடங்க வேண்டும் என்றால்,
particularly to start traditionally, those of you who are Hindus, Hindu New Year, and the others from their respective religious days, or even December 31st and January 1st.
அவர்களுடைய வாழ்க்கையில் நீங்கள் நல்ல நிகழ்வுகளை நடத்த வேண்டும் என்றால் நம்முடைய திருவிழாக்கள் நம்முடைய பரப்புகள் போன்றவற்றை நீங்கள் நன்றாக கொண்டாட வேண்டும் என்றால்,
How would you start?
எப்படி தொடங்குவீர்கள்?
You start by arranging and throwing old items, discarded items, throw away, clean the house, wash it, and make it a proper place and a comfortable place, an attractive place to live the rest of the year. That is how you start.
அதாவது இந்த திருவிழாக்கள் வருஷப்பருவங்களுக்கு நம்முடைய வீட்டிலே இருக்கின்ற தேவையற்ற பொருட்களை வீசிவிட்டு பொருட்களை சுத்தப்படுத்தி அந்த அழகுபடுத்தி அந்த இடத்தை மிகவும் ரம்யமானதாக்கி நீங்கள் உங்களுடைய திருவிழாக்களை நீங்கள் தொடங்குவீர்கள்.
Now, I don't know whether you can get this picture on the screen. Now, now we want to start a new journey. This picture. We want to start a new journey. And we thought the best way to start is by cleaning our workplace in the other pictures. So that is what we did with the disposal of productions. Some more to that side. Yeah. So now look at this picture. This is the picture. This is the picture that I want. No. Right. Same, but a small part is onto the left. The other side. That's it. That's it. So one question I like to ask. Any one of you in this court, in this audience, even the person who is holding the lowest post, his or her place is maintained in this way. If you live in a house like this, don't you feel shy? What would other people who will visit you tell you, and what what characteristics they think you will have.
அதாவது உங்களுடைய வீட்டுக்கு வர விருந்தாளிகள் இதை பார்த்தால் உங்களை பற்றி என்ன நினைப்பார்கள், உங்களுடைய பண்புகளை பற்றி என்ன நினைப்பார்கள்.
If a person becomes destitute on the road, if he or she wants some help, your house, this house is by the side of the road. So person who is going on the road, traveling on the road from some totally different area, it's all of a sudden he or she starts vomiting or something. So you stop.
அதாவது வெளியே இறங்கி தெரிய போவர், வேற பொருட்கள் வேற ஒருவர் உங்களுடைய வீட்டை பார்க்கிங் நிலையில் கண்டால் அவருக்கு சக்தி தான்.
So then you are bound to stop your vehicle and go to the next one. Maybe even suddenly you want to go to the washroom. Will such person stop at this place? Even to drink a cup of water? No, that will not happen in that way. So as lawyers, do we like to tell others or others, do we like to show our workplace to the others that we are working in a place like this? If you want to buy a packet of milk, many shops, including wayside boutiques, sell that. But you will go to buy a packet of milk to the nicely decorated and decently maintained place. Won't the litigants and the other people think that what justice we can obtain from a place like this? So that is why we thought first to clean the productions, and that is not the first and the last thing. There are much more in the pipeline and much more which will come to you soon. Get this picture. Yeah. Then you see the difference. If this is not the picture, the yellow color truck. You see the difference. Now we even yesterday and on the way, I saw police stations, army camps, divisional headquarters, the brigade headquarters, the Alladi camp. Generally, they are well maintained. We identify them, and then they are nicely maintained gardens. But their primary role is not maintaining gardens. They are a set of people who have to be deployed elsewhere in the jungles to fight with the guns and bombs and things like that. Why do you think they maintain that? In the same way that we maintain our houses. Now, in the same way that I tell about army camps here, those in the army, when they see this courthouse on the right side, will start saying such and such court is well maintained and it is a nice place to be.
அதாவது அப்போ அந்த நீதிமன்றங்கள் ஒழுங்கா பேணப்பட்ட நல்ல ஒரு இடம் என்று அவர் கூறுவார்.
And the left one, I'm sure some of you may have children who are law students or even lawyers.
இடது பக்கத்தை பாருங்கள், அதில் எங்களுடைய சில பிள்ளைகள் சட்டத்தரணிகளாக சட்டமானதாக இருக்கலாம்.
If you don't, then you will have a next generation, either connected or unconnected to you.
அவருடைய எதிர்கால சந்ததிகள் அவர்கள் சில சட்டத்தரணிகளாக வரலாம்.
We are not the first and last batch of lawyers to work in country.
நாங்கள் தான் இந்த நாட்டிலே இருக்கிற முதலாவது இறுதியுமான சட்டத்தரணிகளாக.
But somehow what we received is the court at the working place on your left.
நாங்கள் பெற்றுக்கொண்ட நீதிமன்றங்கள் என்னன்னா இடது பக்கம் அமைந்து காணப்படுகின்ற நீதிமன்றங்கள் தான் நாங்கள் பெற்றுக்கொண்டோம்.
That is because your predecessors didn't want to give you a better one.
அது உங்களுடைய மூதாதையர், உங்களுடைய மூத்த சட்டத்தரணிகள் உங்களுக்கு அவ்வாறு தந்திருக்கிறார்.
I am neither criticizing nor finding fault with anybody.
நான் ஒருவரையும் விமர்சனம் செய்யவோ குறை கண்டுபிடிக்கவோ சொல்லவில்லை.
But all what I am saying is that its saying goes as common sense is most uncommon in the world.
நான் என்ன சொல்றேன் என்றால் அந்த common sense அதிகமானது என்ன common சொல்ல முடியாது. பொது அறிவோடு செயற்படுவது, பொது புத்தியோடு செயற்படுவது குறைவானது.
But you say only small things make big differences.
சிறு சிறு விடயங்கள் மாற்றங்களை கொண்டு வரக்கூடியது.
So this is the classic example.
ஒரு அழகான உதாரணம்.
To develop the country and to turn the landscape of the country to a better one.
நாட்டினுடைய அபிவிருத்தியை, நாட்டினுடைய நிலைமையை அழகாக கொண்டு வருவது.
You don't need foreign expertise. You don't need dollars. You don't need pounds, and you don't need people to be brought from abroad. Nor do you need people from other areas.
அது இவ்வாறான ஒன்றை செய்வதற்கு உங்களுக்கு வெளிநாட்டு நிறுவனங்களோ அல்லது அறிஞர்களோ தேவையில்லை. உங்கள் இடத்தை நன்றாக வைத்திருப்பது வேறு இடத்திலிருந்து கூட அக்கறை நடத்தவில்லை.
And moreover, the vehicles on the left side, if you look at, none of those vehicles are vehicles produced in this country. This country does not produce, not even a push bicycle is produced by this country.
இடது பக்கத்தில் வாகனங்களை பாருங்கள். இந்த வாகனங்கள் இந்த நாட்டிலே உற்பத்தி செய்யப்பட்டது அல்ல. இது மாத்திரமல்ல, இந்த நாட்டில் எந்த ஒரு வாகனமும் உற்பத்தி செய்யப்படுவதில்லை. இவன் சாதாரண துவிச்சக்கர வண்டிகள் கூட இந்த நாட்டில் உற்பத்தி செய்யப்படுவதில்லை.
We have to send foreign exchange to the other country to bring down these vehicles.
அதாவது நாங்கள் கொண்டு வருவது இறக்குமதி செய்வதாக வெளிநாட்டுக்கு நாங்கள் வெளிநாட்டு செலவாணி என்னுடைய பணங்களை அவர்களுக்கு நாங்கள் கொடுக்க.
Having brought down these vehicles by spending foreign exchange, what do? We deliberately allow those vehicles to decay to the ground.
அதாவது இந்த காசுகளை செலுத்தி நாங்கள் பொருட்களை வாகனங்களை கொண்டு வந்து பிறகு நாங்கள் என்ன செய்யலாம்? நாங்கள் வேண்டுமென்றே அவற்றை துருப்பிடித்து அந்த பழுதலை அனுமதிக்கிறோம்.
Who gets the loss? The country gets loss.
யாருக்கு இழப்பு ஏற்படுகிறது? நாட்டுக்கு இதனால் இழப்பு ஏற்படுகிறது.
And we say thereafter the foreign reserves in our treasury has come down.
அதுபோல் நாங்கள் சொல்கிறோம், வெளிநாட்டு கையிருப்பு, செலவான கையிருப்பு நம்முடைய பிரச்சனையில் குறைந்து.
Are we also not responsible for that?
கையிருப்பு குறைவதற்கு நாங்களும் தானே காரணம்.
We are also responsible. So this is what we must try and avoid.
நாங்கள் காரணம் உள்ளபடியால் நாங்கள் அதை தவிர்க்க.
So now it is done and finished, and I am only trying to stress upon the importance and the value of the work that all of you did. The left side picture did not automatically become like the right side picture. It involved very serious decision making. The finding case records and registers and and formulating all that.
வழக்குகளை தேடி எடுத்து அவற்றை ஒழுங்குபடுத்தி இந்த வேலையை உருவாக்கியிருக்கிறது.
And it needed lawyers' support,
சட்டத்திற்கான உதவிகள் தேவைப்பட்டிருக்கிறது.
and many had to work long hours.
அதாவது பல மனுஷியான மேலதிகமாக வேலை செய்ய வேண்டிய தேவை ஏற்படுகிறது.
And you won't get any other opportunity in the future, in as much as you didn't get any other opportunity in the past to do this.
அவ்வாறான ஒரு வேலையை நம்மளுடைய வேலையை செய்வதற்கு இதுக்கு பிறகு சந்தர்ப்பம் உங்களுக்கு வராது. அதே போல இதுக்கு முதலும் வந்திருக்காங்க.
And this is a lifetime experience which you can cherish.
அதாவது இது ஒரு வாழ்நாள், நீங்கள் செய்த இந்த வேலைகளை வாழ்நாள் ஒரு சாதனையான வாழ்நாள் ஒரு அனுபவமாக நீங்கள் உங்களுடைய வாழ்நாட்களில் பெருமை பெற்றுக் கொள்ளலாம்.
And in time to come, the reminiscence of this exercise will remain with you forever.
இந்த எதிர்காலத்தில் நீங்கள் செய்த இந்த சேவையை கொடுப்பது உங்களோடு இருக்கு.
So that is one purpose why I came here. That is to offer you my sincere thanks from my bottom of my heart.
நான் என்னுடைய உள்ளத்தின் ஆழத்திலிருந்து உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் நன்றி சொல்வதற்காகவும் நான் இவ்விடத்துக்கு வந்திருக்கிறேன்.
All those who were instrumental in bringing this so beautiful courts complex, the judges, the lawyers, the court staff, registrars, the police, and everyone, and must be proud. And all of you did a great service to the society, to this area, the people of this area, and in turn to the country. We earned from right through the island, through these auctions, over 1 billion rupees, and that is remitted to the government, so that government will have money to spend on other welfare projects.
நாங்கள் எவ்வாறான ஒரு வேலை விற்பனை ஆப்ஷனுக்காக நாடு முழுவதும் 1 பில்லியன் பணத்தொகைக்கு மேல் நாங்கள் வருமானமாக பெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். இது அரசாங்கத்துக்கு வழங்கப்பட்டு வேறு நோக்கங்களுக்காக அவை பயன்படுத்தப்படுகிறது.
Whoever who were the owners of these vehicles on your left side, either they got, or if they are not there, somebody else would have got for comparatively lesser price, so that he or she can put that vehicle into some activity which will contribute to the economy of the country. That is also part of the rule of law. Rule of law is not left side. Rule of law is on the right side. So having said that, let me talk a little bit about digitalization. So digitalization softwares are now set. We have developed. It will come soon to Mana also. We are set to train court staff. And very soon, those of you who file cases, maybe district court, will be able to file the plaint from your chambers and upload the plaint to the system and upload the documents even in the night. And those of you who may have seen the functioning of courtrooms in other developed countries, you will also soon come into court with your laptop and argue in your case. Nobody needs to worry about, including the elderly gentleman here, nobody needs to worry about that. We will assist, and this is a user-friendly system, and then we cannot escape that from the trend of the world, so we have to get it. It's just that if you can operate a mobile phone, well, there's no reason why you can't operate the.
இது தொடர்பில் எவர் மற்றபடிய தேவையில்லை. நிச்சயமாக முந்தைய சட்டத்தரணிகள் கவலைப்பட தேவையில்லை. இது ஒரு யூசர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி சிஸ்டமாக இருக்கும். ஆனால் ஒரு கையடக்க தொலைபேசியை இயக்க முடியுமாக இருந்தால் இந்த டிஜிட்டலைசேஷன் உங்களை இணைத்துக் கொள்வது அவ்வளவு சிரமமாக இருக்கிறது.
That will solve many problems.
அது பல பிரச்சனைகளுக்கு தீர்வை கொடுக்கக்கூடியதாக இருக்கும் என்று நான் நம்புகிறேன்.
Having said that, there's a thing called rule of law.
சட்ட ஆட்சியில் ஒரு உள்ளது.
Rule of law generally is measured from what is happening in the society.
சட்ட ஆட்சி என்பது சமூகத்தில் நடைபெறுகின்ற விடயங்களை வைத்து தான் அளவீடு செய்யப்படுகிறது.
So there is rule of law is maintained by judges in courts.
சட்ட ஆட்சி சட்ட நீதிபதிகளால் நீதிமன்றத்தில் மெயின்டைன் பண்ணப்படுகிறது, அமல்படுத்தப்படுகிறது.
The judge come to the courthouse from that door and come and sit on the bench.
நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நீதிபதியானவர் அந்த பின் பதவியாலே வந்து பெஞ்சில் அமர்ந்திருக்கிறார்.
Perhaps accused or the litigants will come from the end door.
சந்தேகங்களும் வழக்கு தரப்பினரும் பின்பகுதியால் வருவார்கள்.
Lawyers come from the middle door.
சட்டத்தரணிகள் நடுவில் உள்ள இந்த கதவினால் வருவார்கள்.
You see, the distance between the judge and the accused, let's say, is too far.
அதாவது உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், இந்த நீதிபதிக்கும் எதிரிக்கும் வழக்கு தரப்பினருடைய தூரம் கூட ஆனது.
So who is the connection? The lawyers. Those of you who sit in the bar table is the conduit to pass the sentiments of the accused to the judge and any proposal or whatever the judge says to the client.
அதாவது அவ்வாறான நீதிபதிகளுக்கும் வழக்கு நாடிவர்கள் சேவை நாடிகளுக்கும் இடையான இணைப்பாகவும் தகவல்களை பரிமாறுவதாகவும் நீதிபதி சட்டத்தரணிகளை காணப்படுகிறது.
Indeed, court will act on what counsel says.
அதாவது நீதிமன்றம் உண்மையிலேயே சட்டத்தரணிகள் என்ன சொல்லுகிறார்களோ அதன்படியே செயலாற்றும்.
It is for that reason that the Judicate Act demands that only people with good repute and competence be admitted as attorneys at law.
அதனால்தான் என்னுடைய ஜுடிகேச்சர் ஆக்டானது வலுப்படுத்துகின்றது. மிகவும் நல்ல திறமையான நல்ல மதிப்பான நபர்கள் சட்டத்தரணிகளாக வேண்டும்.
In the same way that the Supreme Court admits a lawyer, the Supreme Court is empowered to disenroll also a lawyer.
அதே போல்தான் கவனிக்கப்பட வேண்டும். உயர் நீதிமன்றம் சட்டத்தரணிகளை அனுமதிக்கப்படமாகவும் அதே போல் சட்டத்தரணிகளை விலக்கிவிடமாகவும் காணப்படுகிறது.
Indeed, disenrollment or suspension, for that matter, suspension is easier than the enrollment.
உண்மையிலேயே சொல்லப்போனால் என்ரோல்மெண்ட், அதாவது சட்டத்தரணிகள் நுழைவது வந்து வெளியேற்றுவது இலகுவானது, நுழைவது கஷ்டமானது.
It is before 3 judges of the Supreme Court that the lawyers take oaths.
3 சட்டத்தரணிகளுக்கு முன்னால் 3 உயர் நீதிமன்ற நீதிபதிகள் முன்னாலே சட்டத்தரணிகள் தெரியும் நீங்கள் சத்தியப்பிரமாணம் செய்ய வேண்டும்.
But a lawyer can be suspended by a single judge in chambers.
ஒரு சட்டத்தரணியானவர் சேவை நிறுத்தப்படலாம், ஒரு சேம்பரில் இருக்கின்ற ஒரு நீதிபதியால் உயர் நீதிமன்ற நீதிபதியால் சேவை நிறுத்தப்படலாம்.
No, when we want to maintain the rule of law in the society, when we want to improve the administration of justice,
நாங்கள் இந்த இடத்திலே சட்ட ஆட்சியை மேம்படுத்த வேண்டும் என்றால், நீதி நிர்வாகத்தை பலப்படுத்த வேண்டும் என்றால்,
the lawyers also, there is an obligation for the lawyers also to maintain standards.
சட்டத்தரணிகளான நீங்களும் உங்களுடைய தராதரங்களை பேண வேண்டும்.
You have seen in the past
நீங்கள் இந்த கடந்த காலங்களில் அவதானித்திருப்பீர்கள்.
how many judges we have interdicted.
எத்தனை நீதிபதிகளை நாங்கள் சேவை இடைநிறுத்தி இருக்கின்றோம் நீங்கள் அவதானித்திருப்பீர்கள்.
Because you can't have errant judges to deliver a good justice.
அதாவது நல்ல ஒரு நீதி பரிபாலனம் ஒன்றை செய்ய வேண்டும் என்றால் அந்த நீதிபதிகளை வைத்துக் கொண்டு நம்மளால் செய்ய முடியாது.
In Mena, Mr. Anand Raja adverted to it, in Mena there is a problem.
மன்னரிலே ஒரு பிரச்சனை ஒன்று இருக்கிறது.
That problem is with one person.
இந்த பிரச்சனை ஒரு நபரால் தான் இருக்கிறது.
Now, do you like to let that one person to spoil everybody, whole profession?
அந்த ஒரு நபர் வந்து எல்லாரையும் அசிங்கப்படுத்த நீங்கள் அனுமதிப்பீர்கள்.
And as far as the other members are concerned, the work, the litigation must be distributed.
அது மற்ற எல்லா சட்டத்தரணிகள் நினைக்கிறார்கள் தொழில் வந்து பயிரப்படாத.
If one person gets all the cases by touting, what are the others going to do?
ஒருவருக்கு ஒரு எல்லா வழக்குகளும் போனால் மற்றவர்கள் என்ன செய்வது?
What am I to do then?
நான் என்ன செய்வது?
To save the system, to save the others, I will suspend that person.
அவ்வாறு நான் என்ன செய்வது? இந்த சிஸ்டத்தை பாதுகாப்பதற்காகவும் நீதிபதிகளையும் நீதி நிர்வாகத்தை பாதுகாப்பதற்காகவும் அவ்வாறு நான் இடைநிறுத்த வேண்டும்.
Thereafter we will see what.
அதுக்கு பிறகு நாங்கள் பார்ப்போம் என்ன நடக்கிறது.
Either that person stops touting,
நான் உதயம் சொல்ல அந்த நபர் உடனடியாக என்ன செய்ய நிறுத்த வேண்டும்.
or you go out, get out of this profession.
அல்லது அந்த இடத்தை விட்டு வெளியேற வேண்டும்.
So that others will be peaceful.
மற்றவர்கள் அதன் பிறகு அமைதியாவார்கள்.
I have also given instructions to Mr. Anandaraja.
அதாவது இந்த விடயங்களுக்கு நான் ஒரு கடுமையான அறிவுறுத்தலை நீதிபதிக்கு வழங்கியுள்ளேன்.
This system, as I think Mr. Anandaraja said, these courts are not for judges and lawyers.
இந்த நீங்கள் விளங்கிக் கொள்ள வேண்டும், இந்த நீதிமன்றம் என்பது நீதிபதிகளுக்கு சட்டத்தரணிகளுக்கு மட்டுமல்ல.
Courts are for the citizens of this country.
நீதிமன்றங்கள் உங்களுடைய பிரஜைகளுக்கு,
not for the judges to work and earn their salary, not for lawyers to collect fees and thrive.
நீதிபதிகளுக்கு சம்பளங்களை பெற்றுக் கொள்வதற்கும் சட்டத்தரணிகள் உழைப்பதற்குமான இடம் அல்ல.
And this is the reason why I said about Mr. Paldano's. And I am sure he will not agree that this profession should be let to destroy itself. This is a noble profession. Just one person cannot destroy everything. And we are guardians. We will protect the profession. We will just remove that person. There are no two words about it. Either you come out, either you correct yourself or you get out. Mana is a very nice place. Indeed, I started liking Mena more than Jaffna also. Very good working conditions. Very good working conditions. Very good set of lawyers. I can see from the faces and the smartness, and you are an eminent class here. So you can match any other area, any other bar. Let's try and protect and make this place more smarter. In the same way that we make it smarter outside the court, we can make Mena Bar, and in turn the whole bar association, whole bar of Sri Lanka very much smarter, so that other people, other neighboring countries will start talking about, you are a lawyer from Sri Lanka. Okay, I have gone to Mena courts, it is kept nicely, and I'm glad that our courts are not very much kept in that way. So that kind of thing we can achieve. It is half of it you have already achieved. So I thought I should come here to show my gratitude to all of you and to revive the connection between the bench and the bar, and remove all these problems, and then make you more happy and improve whatever the way I can the working conditions so that people of this area will get better justice from these courts.
நாங்கள் வந்ததுடைய நோக்கம் என்று சொன்னால் பெஞ்சுக்கும் வாருக்கும் இடையிலான அந்த உறவை புதுப்பிப்பதோடு இங்கே வேலையாற்றியும் எல்லோருக்கும் அந்த நன்றியை சொல்லி நீதிமன்றத்தை மிகவும் இணைத்திறனோட செயற்பாடுகளாக மாற்றி அதன் மூலம் இங்கே இருக்கிற மக்கள் நல்ல இணைத்திறனான நீதி பெறுவதாக ஒன்றை பெற்றுக்கொள்ள வேண்டும் என்பதற்காக நான் இங்கே வந்திருக்கிறேன்.
Although Mr. Anandaraja said that's my official visit, but what I wanted is to just come and see and talk to you and go. But I see wherever I went, they have made it some function and then welcome. And I see you have put the banner with my picture also outside. That's I didn't expect any of those things.
பெற விரும்பினேன். நான் அப்படியான மாலைகளை எதிர்பார்க்கவில்லை. ஆனால் நீங்கள் அதை தரங்களுடன் நான் ஏற்றுக்கொள்ள வேண்டியது ஒரு மனநன்மை பார்த்த என்னுடைய படத்தை போட்டு நான் எதிர்பார்க்கவில்லை. நான் ஏற்றுக்கொள்கிறேன்.
So thank you very much for giving me that opportunity to address you and for arranging this function and welcoming me and for electing to be here. So that I could speak to you. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Your Lordship, for that. Panarba.